Well, hey folks, BC7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today, well, got quite a fun little game for you. This is Red Tractor Tycoon. Now, it is a farming simulator sort of game, and it is also a tycoon game, but this is not one of those tycoon games where you're going to end up messing with spreadsheets or micromanaging things that you don't see or know, or no, it's all pretty much hands-on. It is quite casual by nature, and yet it's got a nice depth to it. It is coming to Steam's Early Access on February the 19th, and a big shout out to the fine folk at, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this right, Upjers, UPJERS, both the developers and publishers of this. Let's jump into a game. Now, you don't get into options, unfortunately, until you get here. Okay, and then if you hit escape, then we can get into our settings. So, yeah. So be warned, it is a little bit loud, alright, when you first start up. So yeah, you may want to, in fact, that's still a bit on the, there we are. Okay, so this is, strangely enough, your little red tractor. Yes, indeed, you can WASD the little guy around. And it drifts better than any tractor I've driven in any simulator game. But the idea is here you start out with, well, this big map. And first thing you want to do is plow yourself some fields. So let's do that. Let's attach our plow. Complete with attaching noises. And I like this area. This looks very field-like. So F attaches, X will start working the land. Now, as you can see, it's sort of a hex-based, almost like some, you know, real complex RTS stuff going on here, man. Oh, now that's just going to get my OCD. There we go. Alright, look at that. We have plowed some land. So, let's pop her back up out of the dirt, because we all know that that's what you do. I'm going to go park it up over here. Sure. And G will reject it. Now, what we need to do is go to the store. There we are. And we're going to buy ourselves some wheatage. Yes, indeed. Let's start with, what have we got? $1,200. Okay. We're going to start with that. That's not much. It's not much. So, let's come over here to this guy, our forklift, and attach him. There we are. Now, we've grabbed the wheat just because it happened to be right on top of it. To plant our wheat, we're simply going to find ourselves a plowed hex. And I believe we just press F again. Boom! There's wheat. And in 30 seconds, that's going to be harvestable wheat. So let's go grab the rest of them. There we go. No, there isn't actually a key to activate. They just auto pick up. Very cool. Set her there. Hunker down. Now, every time you harvest this, you're going to get 2 in return. So, yeah. Oh, oops. It's not quite where that was meant to be. So yeah, it doesn't take very long before you have enough that you've not only got your ground going, but you can also start to make a profit. So now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop this guy, the fork. I'm going to grab the plow. That goes on the back. And I'm going to put the harvester on the front. There we go. And we're going to head out here. You'll see all the sparklies. Yep, they're ready to go. So, let's, boom. Now let's drop the plow. There we go. Now we're auto plowing the areas that we just did. And we can now raise the plow, And let's come back over here and get rid of stuff. And we're going to grab this guy. Our forklift. And let's head out here. And we should be able to plant twice as much as we did the last time. Whoop, I didn't actually mean to do that, but okay. There we are. Now, you can eventually buy equipment that will allow you to cut down the trees, mow down the rocks, and do all of those sort of things. You can also buy and tend to animals. You know, put up fences and animal pens and get all of that goodness going. So, there's some pretty neat stuff going on that way. Now, let's head over here for a minute. And let's have a look. See, we got gates, fence posts, storage, water pump. And over in equipment, we've got small transporter, a trailer, animal grabbers, seeders. Now, the seeder, I think, is the first thing that I want to get. A shrink ray. Okay. So, we're going to buy a seeder. Now, we only have $100, but that's okay, because we're going to go back in here, and let's drop this guy down again. There we go. Now, what we're going to do is, once again, pop those off. Now we're going to grab our seeder. Okay. And it auto-gathers your seeds. Nice. And then, of course, being a seeder, it does something else, and that is it seeds. So let's come up here. And same thing. Oh, let's hit X. Okay, and I think that's her. Alrighty, sorry about that. There was a tapping upon my door, and I was expecting some Amazon packages to show up today, and that's what it was. So, alright, let's get hooked up again, and the harvester, and we'll do this one more time. So, hit the X, plow down. Yeah, as you can see, we're probably almost reaching a point where we're going to be able to do all of that property that we plowed. So, let's go back to our seeder. You don't have to line up, which is nice. And let's grab up some seeds. There we go. Don't think we're quite full yet. Now we are. Alright, whoops. So. Once again, drop her down. Look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Whoops, wrong way. And you'll see it's automatically picking up the other ones as we go over them. Ah, we've actually filled our entire patch. So, did we have any left? We did indeed. So, let's detach that. Okay, drop our plow. So this time, of course, we're going to have more than enough to plant our areas. And sell some extras. Okay, I think we're actually full here now. So let's pop her down. Oops. Okay, I think that's it, including the extras I accidentally got. So we can lift this, we can go and sell all of these, or you can do something else. You can put some of it into research, because unless you want to basically plant and harvest wheat for the rest of the game, you need to do other things. And to start getting animals and such, you need to research them first. So, there we are. We now have research points. So if we go to this guy, this is our research lab. We can research, I guess, other crops. We can research this, which apparently is eggs, carrots, and then looks like watermelon, bread, beets. But, yeah, quite a lot of stuff. So, at the moment, what is this? Flour for 200. Oh, okay. Sure. And can I research eggs as well? Yes, I can. Alrighty. What else can we do? Carrots, ooh, 400. Okay, now we're getting beyond that. Yeah. Obviously, as you go along here, this, yeah, gets more expensive. So there we are. We now have a couple of things researched. So, let's go to El Store. Oops. Let's quickly go and grab our leftover productos. And we're actually going to money these. There we go. Nice. Alright, now let's go to the store. And we now have a flour factory that we could put in. And we can drop a wheat off there. We now have chickens. We feed them wheat, they'll give us eggs. So, yeah, as you research, more things become available. so you can make, you know, more money. And buy more things, because, well, that's just the way the world is, right? Alrighty, here we go. Yes, indeed. Down with the plow. That's it? Yes. Nope. Not quite, eh? There we are. Okay, I think that's full. Oops, keep hitting that tree. Yeah, and we're full. Okay. So now, let's go sell this. Money's going way up. Let's go grab the rest of it. And let's research these. Alright. Now, what's this last building? I haven't actually dealt with this one. Ah, this is storage. As you can see, we don't have anything in here yet. Trailers, storage. Okay. So let's say, well, here, let's drop this guy. Okay, and let's grab this. Okay, where have we got a spot where I could maybe put some animals? Sure, that should do. So let's buy us some stuff. Let's start by buying some fence posts. Here we go. Let's buy, well, we're gonna need a gate, so we'll buy one of those, and then let's buy 3, 4, 5, 6 to start. Okay. Now, let's see here. If I go like this, and then press F, it'll do that. And then I can do one here, and it'll make a fence. Pretty easy stuff, man. Grab another one. Put you here. Ready? got a feeling I'm gonna need one more. Whoopsie. Fence post. Can I pick this up? There we are. No, it's just gonna chuck it, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, I know, isn't that beautiful? Now, there is one issue. As far as I know, you can't get rid of that again. You probably need a special tool to do it, but you can't just, as far as I know, go and delete it if you placed it wrong. So, yeah. Now what we need, I don't think we got enough money, though. We might have to harvest first. But we need a couple of things to get animals going. So, we're gonna need, well, besides the animals themselves, which are $90 for a chicken, we need a thing called an animal grabber, and it's $1,000 bucks. So we need to make some money, but that's where our chickens are gonna live, is over there. So let's hook. And I'm actually gonna, there we go. Yeah. Grab our cedar. Okay. Let's get her planting. So as you can see, I mean, it's a little bit of a grind at the beginning, but it's really not all that long, right? Okay. So, we've got quite a bit extra now. Let's sell that. Alright, that looks like all of it. There we are, $864. So we almost have enough to get that stuff that we need. As you can see, you know, a couple more harvests, and we'd be good. And of course, because it only takes 30 seconds, the stuff's ready to harvest now. So, there you go. But that's going to be our first look at Red Tractor Tycoon. As I say, it is going to be available on Steam's Early Access February the 19th. I mean, barring any sort of, you know, oops, sorry, we had to push the date back or any of those. Yeah, there'll be a link for it in the description. He's hopping up and down. I wish you could zoom in a little, but yes, not. Oh, well. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. We will do another episode or two just to show you what else is available, because it does continuously expand. You can do quite a bit. So, there you go, guys. Make sure you slam that like button if you enjoyed the episode, and we'll catch you next time. Take care of each other, folks. Ciao.